Jonas gets 50 for that.
Oh, how was that? How was that even over the mark?
Puts boot to ball.
This umpire has me dead set ready to jump through the screen and strangle the fuck out of him.
His name is AFL Zero.
What's going on, guys and girls? This is our God Zero back again with episode 8 of the AFL Evolution Coach Career Mode. This week we are travelling interstate to Adelaide to take on the Port Power. And I'm a little bit worried because it is our first time we are going to be travelling interstate for the Premiership season. We've got nothing to look at inbox-wise. 4 players that could be trained, however, they've only got 1 point to their name and there's nothing we can really attribute. We're going to have a look at the team lineup. There's not much here that we can really change. It's just going to be some minor little things here. Just putting Buckley on the ground, moving Pickett to the bench. That's pretty much all I'm going to be doing. Just give Buckley a bit of a run on the ground this week. Now, a little bit of housekeeping before we start. There is something I forgot to mention in the last episode. For those of you wondering why there's been a string of Coach Career Mode videos and no Pro Career Mode videos coming out, it's because I want to get my Coach Career, my Pro Career caught up round-wise, so we both hit the final series at the exact same time. And because I'm already up to round 10 in my Pro Career, I want to be able to further the Coach Career so we can do that parallel. So that's the reason why you haven't seen Pro Career. I haven't given up on it. It is still coming. You'll just be getting a lot more Coach Career videos in the meantime, which I think is fine. The big shock here, have a look. Wait a minute. Aidan Johnson, forward pocket, the captain for Port Adelaide. The kid's only had 1 game all year this year, and he's the captain. And as you can see there, Dylan Buckley, we've got him in the half-forward flank having a run this week. We did enough to maintain a scrappy win last week against the Gold Coast Suns. Here come Port Adelaide.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelled correctly.
I'm waiting for the pricks in the crowd to lift up their flags and start waving them around their scarves, thinking that they'll be never torn apart. Well, you know what, Port Adelaide, here come the Carlton Blues, and we're going to fucking rip you to shreds. A lot of confidence building down at Carlton. We've won 2 in a row, looking for the hat trick. Levi, very quiet last week. He's kicked bags every other week, only managed the 1 major. Petrevski-Seaton was our star last week up forward. So we're going to look to try and get some of our players back into a little bit of form as well if we can. However, basing the gameplay off of the JLT, I should say, not JTL, JLT series match that we played against Fremantle in Fremantle. They absolutely ran all over the top of us, and I strongly believe this game has a mechanic set up that the home team gets some sort of advantage to their stats, AI-wise, because I don't think Fremantle should have been running as rampant as they did against us, considering we've played some better opponents and we've managed to pull some wins off of those. So if Port Adelaide are too strong, that might further prove my theory. There's a lot of empty seats at Adelaide. And that's going to be a free kick against Liam Jones for pushing the back to start off the match. He's going to kick it out sideways. He's found Jared Polek, who plays on. He's found Chatty Wingard. He's going to move it up. That looks like, I don't even know who that is. Jared Lenert. Alright, so a kid who probably can't get a game at Port Adelaide in real life, who's probably going to get about 20 odd touches this week. Angus Monfries has the ball in the forward pocket, looking to put Port Adelaide on the scoreboard. What's he done with it? He's kicked it behind, Angus. Rowe might look at playing on here, bring it out. Good body work. Doherty with the diving grab. Still pretty upset with his starting rating. I think he should have been rated a hell of a lot higher than what he was. Liam Jones runs away from the ball because the AI in this game apparently don't want to get a touch. That's a tackle, but Lobby, it's Lobby. But Lobby has it. Monfries has another shot. And Angus coming out more like a cheeseburger. Here we go. Dale Thomas has it. No, he does not. That Jared Lenert, he's had another touch. Who the fuck is he? Good body work there. Monfries. Good old Angus.
Shot by Monfries. He's missed the goal.
More like a junior burger than an Angus right now. He's kicked 3 behinds.
He opts to play on the
So Angus Monfries, 3 behinds 3, plays Carlton 0. That's a good grab there by Dennis Armfield. Moving it up forward. That's a free kick against Carlton's Dylan Buckley.
choose to kick it.
Got a kick out just short of half forward. Turnover to Curnow. Curnow's going to go to half forward. Buckley with the nice hip and shoulder there. And I get the good marking little stat there for Petrevski-Seaton, but get beaten to the ball. Ebert's got it. Off hands. Oh, they've gone inside 50, just outside 50 actually. Wiedering, good hands in the contest.
Over the top of the pack.
Brycey Gibbs inside 50. Casbolt's there. That's in the contest, umpire. I don't understand how you can't put a hip and shoulder on in a contest, but the AI can do it to me all around the ground, and it's perfectly fine. That really pisses me off. Hamish Hartlett's got it. He's going to chip it out to Broadbent.
Stabs the ball. Jones wins the marking contest.
Liam Jones has it. Inside 50. Casbolt direction. And Darcy Byrne-Jones is going to take a mark without even looking at the ball, because that's apparently the fucking logic that this game has. Quarter time. Port Adelaide up by 3 behinds. Plenty of football to go. Very scrappy. We've had the ball inside 50 plenty of times. We've wasted opportunity.
That's the mark of a true professional. So they need to string together
0 effective disposals. He's Jared Lynert. Who the fuck is he? He's had 4 disposals. I don't even know who the hell he is. Here we go, second quarter. Cruiser's got to win it out of the contest here, but he's jumped early. Tap down, Port Adelaide have it. Turnover, big tackle on Cruiser. Port Adelaide are out. Handball on, he's got the ball. He's going to chip it backwards. And even though I'm in front position, the player behind manages to mark the ball, because why not? We can which, why not? And Loby's got the ball. But Dennis Committee will happily call him Lobby. And Lobby has gone back. And he has slotted a goal for Port Adelaide, the big bastard. No replay for you, Lobby. Murphy with the handball. Oh, Cruiser's hand passed it. No one. What the fuck is he doing? That is not in the back.
Jonas gets 50 for that.
Oh, how was that even over the mark?
Puts boot to ball.
This umpire has me dead set ready to jump through the screen and strangle the fuck out of him.
Lovely hand pass hits the man.
Ollie Wines. Piss off. Get out of here, you big quad motherfucker bastard. Liam Jones taps it on. No advantage. Port Adelaide have it. They've got to stroll out here. That looks like Jared Polek. He's gone backwards, Jared Polek, and he's hit Lynert. If anyone knows who the fuck this Lynert is, let me know, because I have no idea. Loby gets the handball on to Shaddy Wingard. Tackle, but he manages to get rid of it. The handball over. Oh, that's a high tackle. But that's advantage because Wicked Witch. That's why. Off the ground for Monfries. That should be deliberate out of bounds. Matty Cruiser coming off for a break. Andrew Phillips coming on. Phillips gets beaten in the thing there. Big handball out of the contest. Here we go. Daisy Thomas. He goes up forward. Liam Jones is there, and I press the mark button, and Tom Jonas catches it. Liam Jones looks like a... You know what, Liam Jones? That's why you can't get a game at real level, in real life. Chatty Wingard spoils it. We've got a couple there. Wiedering's going to get there first. He gets the handball. Port Adelaide runs it over the line. Should have been deliberate, but you know what? Umpires aren't giving Carlton shit, so obviously not. Phillips makes good position. Wins the ruck, but ends up getting beaten by Trengo. Tell me how that works. Good tackle by Daisy Thomas. Good smother there by Gibbo. Yeah, Port Adelaide have it. Chad Wingard. That should have been holding the ball. Oh, here we go. Angus Monfries gets tackled. That's holding the ball as well, you green-shirted fuck. There we go. The handball out. We could be on here. Tap on. Oh, no, he does not. Oh, yes, he does. He's gone the shot. Trengove. He's kicked it. That's 21-0. I can't get my hand on the ball. Even when I'm getting good ratings for my kicks or my marks or anything, I'm still getting beaten.
Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same.
I don't understand how I can be getting a good rating for something and get hammered in the exact same thing. So I'm winning the ruck contest with a good rating, but then the opposition ruckman's the one actually tapping the ball first. I get a good mark rating. I'm not marking the ball first. I don't fucking understand. Jared Lynert with 8 touches. Seriously, I'm going to put out a wanted sign. Who the fuck is Jared Lynert?
Thank you very much, Richo. It's half time.
Oh, this is frustrating as hell.
Discussion at the moment. There's the siren to start.
I'll be lucky to kick even 6 points, let alone have 6 scoring shots. Here we go. Phillips wins the tap down. But Port Adelaide have the ball. Ollie Wines is going to have a kick out. And why not? Sam Gray's just going to use me as a fucking step ladder.
Johnson grabs that one.
Aidan Johnson, the captain, his first touch. Inspiring stuff from the captain. That wasn't even that wasn't even further than the man on the mark, let alone 15 metres. Get fucked.
Going for goal number 1.
Good spoil there. Good touch by Sam Rowe. Good defence.
He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Jams it on the boot. Wins the hard ball. Wines.
Mark Murphy gets beaten.
That wind was blown. Too far out to score, surely. Bumps the pigskin.
Good punch down there. Oh, fuck off, Johnson. There is no way. Monfils gets injured, so you can fuck off. But there is no way.
Johnson is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
Hold the ball, you fuck off. You bald bastard. Cruz is having a lengthy spell on the bench. I'm a little bit worried about him. Good handball there by Gibbo. Inside by Daisy. Off hands. Casbolt's going to get there first. He's going to tap it on. And Port Adelaide are going to stroll out again. Oh, why not put a little dance around? Because you're a ballerina, not a football player. Fuck off. Handball over the top here. Jake Need. He's missed it. There has to be something here. We're going to play it up the guts. We're defending. We're going to get the wingers attacking. We're going to balance our midfield. We're going to attack our forwards and attack. I think that's the change we're making. We've got to do something different because we're getting dominated everywhere. This is embarrassing.
The Power lead the Blues by 29.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes,
I hope you guys out there in YouTube land are enjoying this because I sure fucking aren't. Todd Marshall. Who's even Todd Marshall? Who are these players that are kicking my ass?
Slams that on the boot. Wingard.
Oh, Wingard gets stuffed. Why not? That's another goal for Port Adelaide. Thanks for travelling, Carlton. I hope you have a good hard think about your trip back down to Melbourne. Oh yeah, that's advantage. Okay. Alright. If we kick a goal, I'm going to throw a huge celebration. That's all I'm saying. Because at the moment... Good body work, Kerridge. Oh, piss off. Oh, here we go. Petrev. Oh, you... That's just been the story of the game, really. We finally hit the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. We kicked it behind. Inspiring stuff from the Carlton Football Club this week.
Good mark. Wines kicks the ball. Doherty with a strong mark.
Oh, of course it was throwing the ball.
Finds the running player.
Because if it's not a free kick to Port Adelaide, what does it say? That's holding the ball. That's holding the ball. Dougal. Who names their kid Dougal? Seriously, you have to really hate your child to name them Dougal. And that's 3/4 time. Port Adelaide up by 40 points, and I'm not even at this point considering even rocking up to the press conference. I might just get on the bus right now and go back down to Melbourne. This is ridiculous. Sam Rowe leading it for Carlton with 5, and he's our fullback.
Only one term to go now.
Ingenuity plus courage plus work equals miracles.
He's got the football.
Oh, here we go. Quick start, Gibbs. And he's gone the body work there, Levi, and it's gone through for a behind. Quick start, but I think we've left it a little bit too late to be having quick starts. Why couldn't Gibbs be doing that at the start of the first quarter? Unreal. Oh, we might have it here. No, or not. And they're going to chip the ball around here. They're just going to play kick to kick. Jared Lynert again. Seriously, who is this kid? Driving me up the fucking wall, that's what he's doing. Sam Gray's got it, half forward. Lynert gets it back, he's racking up the stats, Lynert. Sam Gray's played on, he's chipped it over the top. Carlton are going to handball it to no one. Story of their game, handball out to the boundary. Armfield's going to get there, he's handballed it to no one. Wiedering's there. Good tackle by Wiedering. Dennis Armfield gets it back, handballed as he's tackled. That should be a freak. You can't shirt front. Ball! Oh, yeah, that'd be about right.
Just can't get out of the action. They can't seem to maintain possession.
Cruiser with the kick.
Simply handed it over.
And Port Adelaide get it.
Number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. He takes the contested mark.
Todd Marshall inside 50 for Port Adelaide. And it's coming back. And he has kicked a goal. You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Kruzak directs it down. A favourable bounce. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. It was all his. Takes his time as he lines up for goal.
Toddy Marshall again.
To have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation.
He's going to chip it in. And Homch has it.
Homch takes a shot. Gets the ball. The Power are in control of this game.
Rowe is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. It's been intercepted by the
Port win it again. Oh, hang on, we could be out here. Can we at least get one goal? Come on, Gibbs in. Levi, nice body work. He's going to play on with the dribble. No, he's going to kick it properly. I've changed my mind.
They've got nothing to lose here apart from
We finally get a goal on the board in the last quarter. They're up by 40 points.
With the ball is in his possession.
Could be another inside 50. No, it's not going to be.
Grab it on the half volley. Gives it to the running man.
Should have been holding the ball, but it's not going to be.
Bumps the big skin.
Minute left. Homch has it. So I'm giving you fair warning, Carlton fans. Pervert your ears and your eyes when it comes to this post-match conference, because I do not have any nice things to say at all about this, as Wingard has a shot on goal and he misses. So they're going to win by 41, Port Adelaide. I'm just going to take some time to recollect my thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the press conference.
How did you see their performance in today's game?
In this business, I reckon winning is everything.
Trent, very disappointing effort today. What are your thoughts?
Thanks for stating the bloody obvious there, mate. It was very disappointing. You always want to travel well and prove that your club's not a one-trick pony. You want to be able to prove that you can hit the road and win comfortably. And credit to Port Adelaide. They put their foot down on the accelerator at the first bounce and never took their foot off. And we look like we forgot to fill up at the gas station, because we were stranded and going nowhere. And it's bitterly disappointing to see the boys start the season so well and then throw it all away in one game. It's yeah, I'm not very happy at all.
Understandably frustrated. How do you look at moving forward from this game, in preparation for next week?
The boys next week have a lot to make up for, and this week they're going to have to throw their nose to the grinder and work their asses off during the week, because there were a lot of players this week that weren't willing to put their hand up and take the opportunity at full force. And unfortunately, if players aren't going to do that, then decisions have to be made to find someone else who is. So I know it's could be me talking a little bit prematurely, but you know, you've got to look at these losses and think to yourself that what could have you done different? And there was a lot of players today that weren't willing to step up their game and throw themselves out there like some of their other teammates were. So looks like Bolton and I are going to have to reassess and make some big decisions before next week because I'm seriously, I do not know what to say about today. I'm very, very, very disappointed.
Is there anything from today's game that you can salvage, do you think?
Definitely very little. Very little you can take out of today's game, but I think Jacob Wiedering showed a lot in defence. I mean, Port Adelaide were lighting the scoreboard up, and I think Wiedering showed some very good defensive pressure at times. So he was really a shining light in what was otherwise a very dark day for the boys. But Doherty at times looked all right. Cruiser still worked hard. Murph and Gibbo did their part. But just as a whole, there's a lot we've got to build on. The boys are disappointed. I'm disappointed. Brendan Bolton will tell you he still loves coaching, but I think deep down he's disappointed as well, the little fella. So just all in all, we've got a lot to reset on, a lot to think about on our way home to Melbourne. Disappointing outcome. I apologise to the fans who travelled out here. You deserve a lot better from the club. And we should be playing a better brand. And I do apologise for that. But we move forward. Today's a learning curve. You can't win them all. And it's good to probably cop a hiding and get a reality check earlier on, as opposed to copping one at just before finals or the end of the season and coming back down to earth. But definitely very little we can take from it. But there was some bits and pieces we can take from today to improve on. So yeah, definitely. Okay, guys, that's it for today's video. Very disappointed. I'm still lost for words. It's only a game, and I'm literally gutted. That was pretty. I'm playing a video game, and I actually feel like I'm watching the AFL, and I'm a Richmond supporter. If there's anybody here who knows heartbreak, it's a bloody Richmond supporter. But that was just heart wrenching. I apologise. That was woeful. But as always, guys, I want to thank you so much for the outstanding support you have shown my channel and myself, especially with the AFL Evolution series. Greatly appreciate it. We've picked up almost 30 new subscribers since bringing this out to the channel, so I thank you all so much for getting behind me. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you think about it, 80 subscribers to some people doesn't seem like much, but that is huge to me, and that's only a short step away from hitting a milestone of 100, which is going to be huge for the channel. So I thank you all so much for joining me on this journey. If you did like this video, even though it was woeful, be sure to smash that thumbs up button to continue showing your support. If you're new and you haven't already, be sure to subscribe before you leave as well, guys. I've got some new things coming to the channel very, very soon that I want you guys to check out. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification button as well. And as always, hopefully in a better mood though, by the next time I see you, I will catch you guys next time.
Oh,